welcome you to another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, driven by the Sam Swope Auto Group. Our backdrop today is Oxmoor Country Club today, as we're highlighting the championship and the wrap-up of the 2013 PGA Kentucky Junior Tour. Don Russell with Kelly Newland, who's the director of junior and senior competition. And boy, Kelly, it's hard to believe, Kevin and I were talking about, it's hard to believe the show's almost over. And another terrific year under somewhat of a new name of the PGA Kentucky Junior Tour, but another successful year.
Absolutely, absolutely. This season and summer has just flown. I mean, it's been the quickest one I can remember. It feels like we were just starting, but the Junior Tour did go under a name change this year. It's the Kentucky PGA Junior Tour. If you go to kygolf.org, you can read all about us. We're still trying to get that out there because so many people are used to the Pepsi Junior Tour.
Had a lot of years with that, yeah.
Had a lot of years.
And even your humble host has to get it in order too every once in a while. But one of the things that I think is so cool about this is how successful the participation, once very strong, and so many golf courses, beautiful facilities all over the state just opening their arms to let you host these events during the year.
Oh, absolutely. We couldn't do it without the PGA professionals and the facilities, welcoming us to their courses and allowing us to come in. And Oxmoor Country Club is a prime example of that. It's just in fantastic shape, Don. I mean, the rain we've gotten this summer, we've complained about it a little bit, with the weather, the crazy weather we've had, but it's just left some of these golf courses in great shape.
Yeah.
And the kids are loving it.
It's certainly a beautiful day here for the championship, a 2-day event actually. So as we tape this, it's the first day, so they'll play for 2 days and then have the championship, right?
Yep, we'll get to crown our Tournament of Champions winner tomorrow for each one of our divisions, and then we finish up with our 9-hole and our 6-hole Tournament of Champions at Henry County Country Club.
That's right.
Later in the week.
That's the 31st, is that right?
Yeah, it's Wednesday and Thursday, 31st and 1st.
See a lot of activity with the juniors. We're going to be highlighting that today, and of course, throughout the course of the show, we'll give you the results from this particular event here at Oxmoor. Glad you joined us for Kroger IKG. It's always special when we talk about the juniors. We'll be right back.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Dr. Pepper, Gold Peak Tea, and by Fuse Teas and Fruit Drinks. IKG is driven by the Sam Swope Auto Group and also sponsored by Heritage Hill Golf Club and PNC Bank.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea. Just one sip of Gold Peak, you'll feel right at home, like I do. Because there's nothing better than homebrewed taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
Oh.
The homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
Here's what golfers say about Heritage Hill Golf Club.
What I love about Heritage Hill is it's just a gorgeous golf course. It's manicured really nice. It's got all Zoysia fairways and concrete cart paths. You're just not going to find that combination at every golf course.
Heritage Hill Golf Club, voted the best public course in Kentucky in 2011. Just south of Louisville, exit 116 off I-65. Book tee times at hhgolfclub.com.
When you service your car, do you earn money towards your next car purchase? When you service with Sam Swope, you do.
I saved $506 with the VIP program just by getting my car serviced.
I saved $1,313 with the VIP program.
I had no idea it was that much.
You like fast? Sam Swope now has express service at every dealership. No appointment needed. Service is done while you wait. Our VIP program has $2 million reserved for our customers' next car purchase. How much is yours? Check it out at samswope.com.
There's no such thing as no man's land to me. Man just needs a place where he can be wild and free.
Dr. Pepper 10, the manliest low-calorie soda in the history of mankind. Bold flavor.
This segment of Kroger IKG is presented in HD by PNC Bank.
Glad to have you along on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, driven by the Sam Swope Auto Group. And we're highlighting the championship as we get to the championship tour, so to speak, for the PGA Junior Tour. Dylan Biddle is with us. And Dylan, first of all, good to have you along on the show. So many things happen throughout junior golf, but we're wrapping up the year. It's been a busy year. I know you played in almost every event.
Yes,
How's
sir.
the year been? I know it's been busy.
The year was highly successful for me on this tour. I competed in 10 events and was actually fortunate enough to win 8 of those 10 and finish second in the 2 that I did not win. And so it's a pleasure to get to be able to have that accomplishment and be here for this tournament as well.
One of the things about it, I know that the junior golf program, going back to the PGA professionals, this has been a good growing stage for you and your golf game through the tours, hasn't it?
Yes, sir. I also compete on the Musselman Dunn Tour, and throughout my junior golf career, I contribute most of my success and learning to both of those tours, and it's really helped me out tremendously.
Now, a lot of people, we have to remember them that fall golf is high school, right?
Yes, sir.
And the seniors, you'll be a senior this year, is that right?
No, sir. I should be a freshman.
Oh, a freshman, my gosh. You got a long way, but that's coming up. How's the team going to be this year?
Yes, sir. Well, my high school team is actually, even without me, they are probably going to be in a top contender for the state tournament, and they should perform pretty well.
So that really prepares you because you come right out of the summer into the fall. A lot of people think it should be in the spring, but it's worked out pretty well, hasn't it?
Yes, sir. I always use that as to my advantage to participate in junior golf throughout the summer, and it prepared me for high school season, which, as you said, occurred in the fall. So worked out really well.
Well, Dylan, it's great to have you on the show. What a better example than the young people that come through the junior golf program. They learn so much, they communicate well, and they're winners no matter how they shoot. And this guy's had a good year all season long. Dylan, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Russell. Appreciate it.
One of the things that you don't need, well, we all still need a golf tip, but you don't need as many as we do. It's time for our golf tip this week on Kroger IKG.
Hello everyone, I'm Chris Hamburger, the PGA head professional at Valhalla Golf Club here in Louisville, Kentucky. And I'm going to share a tip with you today about club selection, especially around the green on your chip shots. So the most important thing, and this obviously would be predicated on having a good lie, level lie, not in the rough, and that sort of thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have identified our safest spot to land the ball on the green. And what I mean by safe spot is the closest area where the fringe might not pose a problem or a hillside might not pose a problem. So for this particular shot, your safe zone is going to be somewhere in this area here. So what we do is we've identified that safe zone, and we want to quantify how far that safe zone is. So for simplistic reasons here, I'll pace it off. So you have roughly 6 paces, 7 paces maybe to your safe zone. So from there you figure out how much further it is to the hole. So your 7 paces becomes your 1 part, and you figure out how many more of those parts it is to the actual hole. So we have 1 part carry to our safe zone, and roughly 2 to 2.5 more times roll to the actual hole. So by that measure, we basically go back and we say, okay, our most lofted club might be our 56 or 60, so it's not going to be that one because we're going to have more roll. So we're going to go probably down to our 9-iron and possibly maybe even our 7-iron depending on the actual shot. So for instance, if the shot was 1 part carry and 1 part roll, we would need our most lofted club because it would roll the least. If this was 1 part carry and 5 parts roll, perhaps we might even go to a 6-iron to execute the shot. So basically, club selection can take a lot of the sting out of hitting a good or a bad short game shot in your round. So if you need any further assistance, feel free to contact me at Valhalla Golf Club, 502-245-1238, or your local PGA professional.
You could win a round of golf for 2 at a Kentucky State Parks golf course. Follow Golf House KY on Twitter and like the Facebook page at Golf House KY.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories, perfectly possible.
For seeing your business in a whole new way. For seeing what cash is coming in and going out. So you can understand every angle of your cash flow. Last week, this month, and even next year. For seeing your business's cash flow like never before, introducing Cash Flow Insight, powered by PNC CFO, a suite of online tools that lets you turn insight into action.
Sultan's Run Golf Course is nestled in the heart of beautiful southern Indiana and stretches over 224 rolling acres of woods, water, and wildlife. Whether you're at the turn, finishing your round, or just visiting to take in the sights, you'll find the clubhouse at Sultan's Run a great place to relax. So come to Sultan's Run Golf Course in Jasper, Indiana today and experience the extraordinary beauty, friendly people, and great golf.
When you service your car, do you earn money towards your next car purchase? When you service with Sam Swope, you do.
I saved $506 with the VIP program just by getting my car serviced.
I saved $1,313 with the VIP program.
I had no idea it was that much.
You like fast? Sam Swope now has express service at every dealership. No appointment needed. Service is done while you wait.
Our VIP program has $2 million reserved for our customers' next car purchase. How much is yours? Check it out at samswope.com.
Like Fuse, mixing always gets the best results. Refreshing iced tea is good. Add lemon, and it's even better. Throw in some vitamins, and you've got the best, just like Nico. Being a craftsman is good. Add surfer to the mix, and it's even better. Throw in animal lover, and you've got the best. It's a perfect mix of ingredients, just like you. Fuse iced tea. Never just one thing.
This segment of Kroger IKG is presented in HD by Heritage Hill Golf Club.
Welcome back to this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. Glad to have you along on the show as we're highlighting the Kentucky PGA Junior Tour. Of course, IKG is driven by the Sam Swope Auto Group, and I've had a lot of fun this week. And one of the things we wanted to do is highlight some of the young people that have participated all season long. And Caitlin, I know you've played in this tour from its beginning.
Correct.
So you've been playing, and I know it's been a lot of fun for you. You got another day for this event, but kind of explain what it's meant to you in terms of golf and new friends you've met.
It's been a great experience preparing me for college golf as well as just life and good sportsmanship. I've met a lot of new friends. I actually met my roommate in college here during this tour.
Oh, how about that?
So yeah, good friends.
You know, one of the things we always talk about too is you always have the support of your parents and the PGA professionals and the teachers you all have had over the year. But they've really kind of made you learn the game the right way from the beginning. Is
Right.
what I've been able to see.
Yes, they have. They really challenged us to stay connected and have good sportsmanship.
And you do that too, and I noticed out there, you know, a lot of times you're playing the course, but of course when you're moving on to college, you're playing team golf, and that really helps to learn to play in two different forms, because it really changes when it goes to college, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And it's an individual sport, not really a group sport, but you still have your friends supporting you on your team.
I know so many people have spoken very highly of you and the success you've had, and not only your participation in your competition, but the way you've handled yourself. And we appreciate you being a part of the show and being a part of the tour for all these years.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a look at some of the results this week from the Kentucky PGA Junior Tour Championship. On On this golf report, our good friend Dave Harner, the Director of Golf Operations here at French Lick Resort. We're talking about the Legends Tournament coming up at the end of September, presented by Humana. And I know, Dave, we get a little closer now. Things are getting excited and things are falling into place. And I know it's going to be a real special fall event up here.
You know, we're going to start the week with the Alice Dye Invitational on the first part of the week on Monday, Tuesday. The Dye course on Monday, the Ross course on Tuesday. Then Wednesday we have the LPGA Legends Clinic. Ladies can still sign up for that. We have a few openings. Then on Thursday, the Old National Bank Pro-Am. And we'll have 30 teams of 4 and also 30 lady professionals who will accompany those foursomes. And we already have commitment from Nancy Lopez, Rosie Jones, Joanne Carner, Jane Blaylock.
Wow.
Daniela Makapani, we look for her to confirm soon, and Laura Davies, of course, from Great Britain.
I tell you, that's a great lineup, and one of the things we mentioned before, and we've talked about the special things that are going to happen around this because of the Cook family and the American Heart Association. A lot of really innovative things happening this year.
Yes, we have the Humana Wellness Tour that'll be here. We just got confirmation from KitchenAid that they'll be bringing a display down for the event. Even our local Convention and Visitors Bureau has purchased 10 hospitality tents, and in each tent we'll have a different local artisan every day who will be here to show their work.
That's great.
Old National will have a presence, American Heart, of course, and then our Healthy Kids Pavilion.
One of the things people need to know about any of this information, the best thing to do.
Just go to our website at www.frenchlick.com or email me at dharner@frenchlick.com. We'll be happy to respond.
It's going to be a very special event here at French Lick coming up at the end of September. Put it on your calendar.
IKG is proud to have Monterey Club as its official apparel company. Ask your local PGA professional about Monterey Club.
There's no such thing as no man's land to me. Man just needs a place where he can be wild and free. 10 calories.
Dr. Pepper 10, the manliest low-calorie soda in the history of mankind. Bold flavor.
When you service your car, do you earn money towards your next car purchase? When you service with Sam Swope, you do.
I saved $506 with the VIP program just by getting my car service.
I saved $1,313 with the VIP program.
I had no idea it was that much.
You like fast? Sam Swope now has express service at every dealership. No appointment needed. Service is done while you wait.
Our VIP program has $2 million reserved for our customers' next car purchase. How much is yours? Check it out at samswope.com.
Here's what golfers say about Heritage Hill Golf Club.
Heritage Hill Golf Course, truly a diamond in the rough, something we never expected to find out here.
You might as well play on a pretty place. You might as well play on a nice place. You feel like you're playing tournament golf here because the course is so nice.
Heritage Hill Golf Club, voted the best public course in Kentucky in 2011. Just south of Louisville, exit 116 off I-65. Book tee times at hhgolfclub.com.
Sultan's Run Golf Course is nestled in the heart of beautiful southern Indiana and stretches over 224 rolling acres of woods, water, and wildlife. Whether you're at the turn, finishing your round, or just visiting to take in the sights, you'll find the clubhouse at Sultan's Run a great place to relax. So come to Sultan's Run Golf Course in Jasper, Indiana today and experience the extraordinary beauty, friendly people, and great golf.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories, perfectly possible.
This segment of Kroger IKG is presented in HD by Kroger.
Glad you're watching Kroger IKG, driven by the Sam Swope Auto Group. We're highlighting as we wrap up the PGA Kentucky PGA Junior Tour this year. They had a new name and a lot of success, and one of the things we always talk about is success of young people, and we interviewed you, I think, down at Western Kentucky. You did a good job. You won the Jason Bugg Award, and I know a lot of people that don't realize that, Drew, that's an outstanding award, and anytime you get that, that's one of the things that people may not realize what it's about, but I know it's meant a lot to you, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's meant a whole lot to me. You know, I was extremely blessed to receive it. You know, you know, going out there playing the bad days, good days. You gotta stay positive, keep a mindset, keep a same mindset throughout the whole round, I suppose.
And you know, one of the things that we want to do, and it's good for you guys and gals as juniors, we're trying to encourage more young people to get involved. We've covered a lot of the junior league that is kind of the minor leagues for junior golf. Any young person out there, how would you encourage them to get involved in the game?
Oh well, I mean, it's really a struggle when you first start. I mean, I've only been playing for 3 years or so it wasn't that difficult
but it helped
for me to
get
start.
Started,
but of course, right? I mean, everybody starts somewhere. So, I mean, the best advice that I believe that any young golfer can receive is to just keep playing.
Just get out there.
Just get out there and play and play, and you'll see improvement.
And you'll have lifetime friends too.
Absolutely.
Won't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Made some great friends out here. Absolutely.
Well, Drew Blankenship, a good example of what junior golfers should be on and off the court, and one of the things we like to do each week is talk about the rules of the game. You all know about the rules, and you should know at home as well. Here's our rules segment. Oh man, look at this stuff. Come on. What do you got here?
Whoa, Don.
What? Oh, Steve, what did I do?
Oh God, I'm sorry. I should have given you a heads up before we got in here. You know, a couple weeks ago we talked about how you do get relief from loose impediments, but you know what I probably really failed to make clear to you is that when you are in a hazard, you can't touch or remove a loose impediment, and that's just what you did.
So
I've got some bad news for you.
What's the penalty?
Well, it's a 2-stroke penalty, Don.
All right. Can I remove them now or not?
No, because you've already done that. You just removed this one. If you go in there and do that again, we've...
Another 2 strokes?
Because I've already told you, yeah. So I'm sorry. That's probably my fault for not letting you know when I was teaching the rules a couple weeks ago about this rule. But so I'm sorry. We've already got this one. Let me get this out of the way. But let you go ahead and play, and you're going to need to add 2 strokes to the card. Sorry, buddy.
Sounds like a snowman to me.
It could be for you. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot.
This segment of Kroger IKG is presented in HD by Sam Swope Auto Group.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
Like Fuse, mixing always gets the best results. Refreshing iced tea is good. Add lemon, and it's even better. Throw in some vitamins, and you've got the best. Just like Nico. Being a craftsman is good. Add surfer to the mix, and it's even better. Throw in animal lover, and you've got the best. It's a perfect mix of ingredients, just like you. Fuse iced tea. Never just one thing.
Here's what golfers say about Heritage Hill Golf Club.
What I love about Heritage Hill is it's just a gorgeous golf course. It's manicured really nice. It's got all Zoysia fairways and concrete cart paths. You're just not going to find that combination at every golf course.
Heritage Hill Golf Club, voted the best public course in Kentucky in 2011, just south of Louisville, exit 116 off I-65. Book tee times at hhgolfclub.com.
When you service your car, do you earn money towards your next car purchase? When you service with Sam Swope, you do.
I saved $506 with the VIP program just by getting my car serviced.
I saved $1,313 with the VIP program.
I had no idea it was that much.
You like fast? Sam Swope now has express service at every dealership. No appointment needed. Service is done while you wait.
Our VIP program has $2 million reserved for our customers' next car purchase. How much is yours? Check it out at samswope.com.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea.
Just one sip of Gold Peak, you'll feel right at home, like I do. Because there's nothing better than home brew taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
Oh.
The homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Dr. Pepper, Gold Peak Tea, and by Fuse Teas and Fruit Drinks. IKG is driven by the Sam Swope Auto Group and also sponsored by Heritage Hill Golf Club and PNC Bank.
Had a great time today on Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, driven by the Sam Swope Auto Group, as we wrap up the Kentucky PGA Junior Tour this year. And Andy Ziegler is not just wrapping up our show, we're wrapping up the year, Andy, and another great season under a new name, but yet a lot of success, and it's just been an incredible year, hasn't it?
It was a wonderful year, Don, and it went very quickly, but we have a lot of good memories with all of our juniors and our spectators and our parents, and especially our PGA professionals who we want to give an extra special thank you to for hosting us at all of our host facilities this year, and especially this week at Henry County Country Club and here at Oxmoor Country Club with Nick Stivers out at Henry County Country Club, Richard Schmidt and Josh Schneider, our PGA professionals here, and also both of our superintendents this week. Mike has worked well with us here. He's had his course dog out here running around with him, and they have both of the golf courses in great shape for us. So we really appreciate all of our PGA professionals and our directors of golf and everyone that we've worked with throughout the year this year to stage some pretty exciting tournaments. And I've seen a lot of kids having a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about, definitely.
And you know, really, when you talk about this, and every year it continues to grow, and we see the parents that are a key part of this too, because not only are they the transportation, they're kind of the inspiration, so to speak. And we've seen so many, and you just saw from our guests today, they're good young people, not just good golfers, and that's really what the whole program was designed for, to help all.
Absolutely.
Make everybody a little whole.
We have some wonderful kids out here at every single tournament, and they come from wonderful families, and obviously we appreciate the spectators that come out, the family members and all the parents, because they get the kids to the golf courses when they're younger, and when the kids are able to drive themselves into the golf tournaments, and the parents are out there following them around and watching them also. So it's been a wonderful year, and again, we appreciate all of our junior participants, all the way down to our 6-year-old, all the way up to our 18-year-olds that we've had this year, and all of the parents and grandparents and spectators that make their junior golf lives possible. We appreciate that also.
Well, we'd like to thank Andy and his entire staff, all the volunteers and everybody that's made it a very successful year. And thanks to Andy and Kelly and all our guests being on the show today. And most importantly, thanks to you for watching, and all those juniors that participate. And we'll get you involved in the Kentucky PGA Junior Tour next year. Andy, as always, great job, my friend.
Thanks, Don. Nice having you. I appreciate it. Thanks for being out here.
And we'll see you next week on another Kroger IKG. Promotional consideration provided by All Good Computers. For sales, service, and upgrades, contact Bill Ennis, 502-810-9047.